Madden football brings you to the...
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's McCoy. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle. Oh, they were so close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Jackson now off the bootleg. The short throw caught by Andrews. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. They run over center with Mitchell. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. 9. Him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Now Jackson. He gets this one to Mechie. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They go play action with Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Here's Smith to return it. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. They go play fake. Mahomes. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. Mahomes now to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the run play. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drop.
Offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now it's Jackson. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it, but third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Jackson.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 39-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. That is caught, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Now Andrew Mevis for the field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
Mevis knocks this one through.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Ravens ready to take over.
And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? Let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on, and how many often does that team that had been playing before win game 1?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. But it's a one-shot deal like the NFL. That's critical because now you come in and you've got the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
They better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
They go play action now. Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson.
Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this Divisional Round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. We'll get started out in Denver, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. There he goes, left side. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 33. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, partner, that's one of the problems when you sell out to stop the run on 3rd and short. Sometimes you break that initial wall and you go a long way.
So how do you prevent it?
That's tough to do. That really is tough to do. One of the things offenses like to do nowadays in practice, they do a lot of working against equal numbers. They'll start putting more and more numbers on defense and just telling the offensive guys, figure it out, learn how to block it. We may see this situation.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mitchell will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. 3rd and goal. Here's the option left. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
64 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he comes back with one complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, here's Jackson.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 1.
Throwing is Jackson.
This will be complete to Mechie.
7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson now.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Go. Yo. 13. Report.
Jackson going to keep it running right.
Ooh, the juke. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 17.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. KC's offense ready to take over.
And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but But you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Now it's Mahomes again. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Kansas City.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 17.
They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now here come the Ravens. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to your hotel before the game, and one of the themes that kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Again, Jackson.
This ball caught by Mechie.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Throwing, Jackson.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. To throw is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Mahomes throwing on 4th. That is caught.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
The Chiefs going to play on another